Martin, Care Human Services. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about xCare. It's a care business management platform that we've built for regulated providers of care services, be that domiciliary care, residential services, or younger people's services or children's services. It's quite possible that you might be paying multiple subscriptions for different software. You might be for paying for software for your rotors, and then you might be paying somebody else software for your policies. You might even be paying separate subscriptions for your audits and or governance tools for your care agency. Over the past 3 to 4 years, we've supported over 70 companies in the UK with their care business management services, residential and ostensibly domiciliary care services. And we've noticed that a lot of the providers are using software that's out of date, basically. It's out of date, it's old fashioned, it's built on old software or old coding, and they deserve better. So we built xCare for that very reason, because commissioners were picking up the fact, for example, that carers were in 3 places at once when they were looking at their ECM records. How can it be that they can be at Dolly's house and Molly's house, at different times of the day, but still logged in from the previous calls? That's not the provider's fault. That's simply because the software is rubbish and it's not up to date. We built xCare to improve that. So we've one of the elements of xCare is, of course, the smart card NFC QR system that we built into it. That goes onto clients' fridges, and when the carers get there, they can log in using either the QR code or obviously holding the phone against the NFC chip. It's the latest what they call DNA 64 technology, which is completely foolproof in terms of being able to spam it, and every time a carer clocks in, it creates a new token. That is as well as their physical location that's grabbed, just like all the older software that grabs their geolocation, from their from the satellites. But this actually grabs their geolocation from their phone. It cross-checks it with Google Maps, and it cross-checks it with OpenReach, and also that physical location in the client's property. It won't let them check in. It won't let them log in if they haven't logged out at the last call. It won't let them log into the call if they're not meant to be there, if it's within an hour or 2 of the call. It changes the game in terms of the electronic call monitoring and the records that you will be able to give to your commissioners. A local authority from West Yorkshire visited one of our clients recently in the last about a week, just over a week ago, and they were blown away by xCare. Not just because of the smart card and the advanced 2026 tech, but generally we've got rotors that care managers can now build literally in 5 seconds. We've got enhanced care and support plan mapping that cross-checks care plans. Literally dump a PDF care plan into xCare. It will review it for you and check it against the current regulations and standards, CQC or Ofsted. We provide a curated policy library within xCare, so you don't have to faff around hiring somebody or paying for somebody else's expensive, heavily licensed policies in 2026. That's included in the package, as is the audit tool, as is the reports tool, and the full front desk governance and monitoring tools that you can see instantly where a client's care plan is up to date, or a risk assessment's overdue, or there was no medication audit done recently, or a staff's DBS check is coming up to be reviewed, or a staff supervision or appraisal is running behind. We've got these RAG systems for every element of your care business. And as some of you will know, I've been the care manager and the carer and the senior and the chief bottle washer and the director. I've seen services grow from 0 to thousands of hours a month, and also the opposite of that. I've seen what happens when you're not compliant with the CQC with Ofsted, and how difficult it is sometimes to turn things around. And I wish, when I was a care manager 20 odd years ago, I'd got xCare. And that's what we built. We built the tool so you have everything in one place, so you can manage your care business and grow your business. This will save you hours and hours a week just on rotas alone, when you've got your senior saying, I've been on rotas all day today. Nonsense now. You can build your rotas on xCare in seconds, just like you can review a client's care plan or care and support plan or risk assessment in seconds. It's a very robust and a very comprehensive tool, xCare, and I thoroughly recommend you have a look at it. If you want to carry on using the old software, carry on plodding along doing the hours that you're doing and paying for multiple subscriptions. It's absolutely your call. I completely understand that because everybody gets software anxiety, don't they? Switching over. I know we first built our rotors and care plans on Excel and Word documents 20 odd years ago. This is the opposite. This is 2026 technology with advanced machine learning and all the rest of that built into it. It's a very sophisticated platform. It's probably the most advanced care management platform in the UK at the moment. And don't take my word for it. Have a look at it, book a demo, give us a call, 0800 707 4400. Or if you know somebody that's setting out and just setting up a care business or dom care or residential service before they get sucked into these contracts, just have a look at xCare so you can actually see what you should be getting for your money. We're charging 250 quid a month at the moment, and I think it's worth every penny when you see it, and it will change how you manage your care business, I promise you. Take care.